Ram 1500 2016. I mean 2006. I don't carry 10 years give you.
You don't give me 10 years.
So we are about to the beast died on the road. So here we are trying to put a new engine ordered for this car from AKQ. Last time we rebuilt it, but we had exploded radiator. Unfortunately, the driver kept on driving, did not stop and check his gauge like normal human being. He kept driving and the engine died. So the engine died. So we are here, as you can see him there. You know, so we're about to just don't want to waste too much time rebuilding, so we decided we're going to put a low mileage used engine in here. So this is the work procedure. There's no reason showing it, don't even crank at all. So we're going to show you guys how to remove this engine, all the technical know-how to do, starting from gonna take off this intake plating, so we'll be able to lift up and come out. So we already took this off. As you can see, this sits right here. That's the only thing we've taken off so far, and the battery. So we move this to the side. So when we do remove the engine, we're going to take off this radiator and probably the condenser. So when we remove, it can come forward and out. So that's our game plan. So stay tuned. AG the car guy, we are back again with another project that is going to excite and interest you. Again, 2006 Dodge Ram 1500 with a 5.7 Hemi engine. This is how you do your engine removal and replacement. Thank you. Right now we're going to start from removing the intake manifold. Intake breather from the throttle. I guess the intake manifold itself. This out. There. I'm going to remove this. This line here goes to the fuel cap for the oil. So once we get this off, okay, loosen it some more here. Work it out nicely. Off. Next, we take this off. I already disconnected it from here. I took 2 bolts, 10 millimeters. This is the washer fluid, so you're gonna have the connector plug behind here. Kind of nicely work it out. It likes to fight you, so this thing is on the way. So push this back, then you can depress this plug. The same here. Push that tab back and you depress here. You can unplug it. It has the line. It has a connector here. Go ahead and take the connector off. That's out. Alright, next is this cowl. I think we're going to remove it together with the radiator. So I'm going going to remove the radiator hoses. Top hose first. This up. Use it to kind of twist, loosen the hose, and just pull it off. Of course, you already have to drain your line first before you do all this I'm doing. So looks like the clamp on the bottom. I have to get it from the bottom. Alright, over here we are about to remove onto this side, take off the fuel line for the transmission. My ratchet, got a 10 here. You find one that is more efficient. This one, the 1987 one. The ratchet worn at the back. Cooling line, and over here it slides back, and you can actually move it out of the way very nicely and gently without breaking it. So now we have right here a little loose, and have the radiator out. Assembly with that cost all this to the end. Now what I want to do is going to remove, because I like everything very clear. This intake manifold has two rubber grommet, one here, one there. So just pull it up. Off. Don't have this video where I'm putting it, just keep it on the truck. Going to see whether we need to remove this piece here, but we're going to have to discharge recover the AC. The way this design is, it looks like we're gonna have to remove the lines, because one is going this way, one is going that way. There's really not a easier way to move this. Here, it's not gonna allow me to do that maneuver because it's a solid line. It doesn't bend, even though it bends here, but it's not gonna bend here. So we're gonna recover the line, disconnect this line, and I am going to remove this AC condenser and place them over there, and then we can continue in the engine. Alright. Well, now we're going to remove the AC condenser. We have recovered much of the Freon as much as we can, and I just have to be careful. Probably gonna still have some kind of pressure inside this. See, we got a little bit of pressure there. Sometimes it might squirt something on you. I want that. We're gonna come this side. Remove this line from the compressor. want to remove all this in big pieces. The less small parts we leave around, the less confusion and the less looking for parts. If you take this line off, then you gotta put the line away, put this one away. But when you take them off all together, you can keep more track of them. I normally use like take a piece of towel, plug that to stop debris or anything from or bugs from going inside while you're storing it. That will cause problem later for you. You don't want that, so block off all the lines. Okay. Now we remove the fan, cooling fan connector. You can see got one 10mm here.
Cinnamon, I don't roll with the shenanigans. I'm the proof, I'm the evidence. Holy gang, holy gang, holy gang. She be the talk say we don't cast. She be the talk say that the holy pass. Cinnamon, cinnamon, cinnamon.
Alright, here to remove this fan clutch, you have to, this fan actually here rotates. This is, I guess, counterclockwise. That's how the rotation of the engine. As you can see, the fan, the way it's shaped, it pulls air in, and it makes sense because that's the same way you want the thread to go, so it doesn't come out during operation. So it's kind of tough. I had to use a chisel and a hammer, kind of grab on the side here and tap on it. Sometimes it's hard to stop rotating, so what I did, I put a bolt in there, a little bolt that goes and kind of holds it between these grooves on the water pump. That will stop the pulley from freewheeling. So once you hit it, like I said, you hit it counterclockwise, and once it's loose, as you can see, then we use our crescent wrench to remove it nicely, and I should rotate this whole fan, and you can see it work its way out. All right, that's out. You can see that we're going to remove this pulley here with the belt. Come like this. You don't have to stand like that. This pulley here. I'm going to take the belt off. This is what I was showing you. I put a bolt between one of the water pump pulley hole, and it held between these grooves, so it stopped it from moving. Because when you try to hit it with a hammer, it keeps moving. So to stop that, we did that, but it's kind of in a bind right now. So what I do, once you remove this belt, you can be able to take it off, which, you know, you need to remove anyway. Belt go like that. That belt. Go here, there. Then you can rotate this. Take that bolt off. You got a belt off. Now we need to remove the AC compressor. sometimes. Just have patience.
Cinnamon, cinnamon, I don't roll with the shenanigans. I'm the proof, I'm the evidence. Holy gang, holy gang, holy gang. Shebi the talk say we don't cast. Shebi the talk say na the holy pass.
The sensor can get inside the engine now. Up and personal. Yeah, up and personal. Alright. Front one. Go to the side. Put these bolts back in where they come from. When I do this, it helps a lot to keep things organized. Can't stress you how much time you will waste looking for bolts if you don't do these things. Looking for your bolt, confused on which one goes where. That's time wasted. You don't need time wasted on a job. Okay? So now I'll remove this throttle body and see if I'll be able to take off actually since you guys are here, I will show you. We're going to remove this intake assembly. Okay, we have EGR pipe going here. I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect all the fuel injector. All the fuel injectors. Pull the red pin back and you'll be able to unplug it. This red pin, pull it back. Give me a screwdriver. Need a fly. Guys, yeah, use one of this. This is for the fuel line. Just for those who doesn't have this, you have to get one of these. I know if you're a mechanic, you already know this. Everybody, like you're supposed to do that crazy girl you were addicted. If you did this well, you won't have that problem. Don't stay in. Pull out on time. This one I don't want to pull out. This one they like you.
No pull outs.
As you can see, the same thing. Push it in. I pulled that piece in. You push the line in, and then you pull out. Careful. About to get in my eye. You know, this is a lifesaver. Sometimes it's a little bit hard, like this one. You have to fight with it for a little bit, but it's out. And you have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on each side of this. Actually 5, not 6. Just got 5 on each side. 8mm bolt to remove this intake platen. Careful taking them off. More here.
with the shenanigans. I'm the proof, I'm the evidence. Holy gang, holy gang, holy gang. Shebi the talk say we don't cast. Shebi the talk say na the holy pass. Cinnamon, cinnamon, cinnamon. Shorty and cash with the merryman. Cinnamon, cinnamon, cinnamon. I don't roll with the shenanigans. I'm the proof, I'm the evidence. Holy gang, holy gang, holy gang. Shebi the talk say we don't cast. Shebi the talk say na the holy pass.
Proud about it. So there's that. So officially we have, as you can see, open now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The same here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8mm. Leave the head. Take off the EGR from the side and disconnect the fuel line, and we're out. All right. Yeah, we have this cylinder deactivation sensors. Might have to transfer all this to the new engine because we have to change this last time we built this engine. So now I'm gonna remove all the electrical connections, move them out of the way, and then we're gonna tackle the power steering pump out of the way. Then I will pick this engine up, and then we're gonna go ahead and take off the bolts to the crank. Making progress. All right, it's rolling. All right, guys, you can see we have the starter there. I can show you guys the starter. Yeah, that's the next in line. Come out. Trying to find the best way to take this bad boy off. I think that's a 15. Alright, got the other bolts. That's out. Normally I will feed this thing through here, and later I'm going to have it hanging up on the, when it comes through this this hallway here and connects here. So we have 2 bolts. We save that. Actually, we will save it inside the starter bolt. Yeah. Thread hole. So we don't have any reason to search for them. Okay. Now we're going to remove a couple of exhaust bolts. So do one of the exhaust. No wonder you are having exhaust leak. One of the exhaust bolts came off. It's only one on this side, so I think that's a 13. No, that's a 15. Alright, come from this side. Let's go from this side, so get a wider angle. Alright, get that one out. 2 on this side with the extension. Taking off some of this bracket here so I can get to the crank bolt where it bolts to the flywheel and the torque converter. So this is the cover to it. Take this off, and that's going to open up the bottom part of this engine where the flywheel is high. You can see the flywheel right there. You can kind of see the bolts. Yeah, you see one of the bolts. So that's how you get it off. So we're gonna get a socket to put on here, and then rotate it to the outer side, which is maybe at the corner here. I'm gonna rotate it to the corner here where I can be able to put a wrench and a ratchet and take it out. Okay, so all right, we're taking a 316, which is equivalent of 21. Put that on the engine front crankshaft pulley. We're gonna turn the engine, bring that crank right there where we have the bolt jig ratchet. It's a 15. That's one, and that's how we're gonna keep going until we get them all out. Now the next step I'm about to do is take off this bolt here. I'm gonna leave the one up towards the top a little bit. I got the exhaust bolts removed, as you can see up there. Okay, come on this side. I already took off some of the bolts. I got one on top, so when we do remove it, when I hook the crane to the top to remove the engine, then I'll take the remaining 2 bolts on top. I already got the mounts loosened. It has from the top here, top over here, it has like a little groove. I don't know if you can see it, but it has an opening. So all you have to do is loosen it. You don't have to remove the bolts, just loosen it, and this engine is gonna go straight up. We're gonna pick it up straight up and then out. Okay, so I got all my crank bolts out, as you can see, truck down, and I'll go ahead and start hooking up my crane to pull this engine out of this car. All right. All right. I want to show you guys how I got this thing hooked up here. I have, let me put this off here. Okay, I have the chain, 2 of the chain. I took off, you got these ground cables back here, one on this side, one on here, and one over there. Took it off, used that bolt, put a chain, kind of put it in a certain length, and then used another bolt, kind of wrapped it around this system assembly or housing, as you can call it. And I'm gonna grab it with a chain right in the middle. In that way we have an even grab, so we can pick it straight up and out. So we kind of have a straight, a level ground to work on. I got my engine hoist right here, as you can see. So we're gonna pick it up. I'm gonna hook it. All right. We are picking this engine up out of the mount. We are going to
My money is my goal. Every day, me and my goons get gas for free. I pay my dues, now the street them show me love.
We are separated.
That sound of separation.
With, what you just heard is a sound of separation. No more holy matrimony. Alright. Do this. I want to grab the back end from the front end.
She be body but you know when I was shy. Omoga begging no bobo me. This party go sound cool. Somebody go dance in my cosa. See they break till any morning they don't break. See they break till I sexy body can't get it. See they break we go they party so we pop things. See they break if you whine up for me baby now body. See they break till any morning they don't break. See they break.
That's all. I hereby divorce you.
It's over.
It's training order.
Don't near this truck
100
again. Don't near.
No near.
No near.
You no near this head. You hear me? You gonna treat me.
Don't near this heavy again.
She be na money humble me. She be na who was said to me. I put down for energy. I put down for somebody.
We are finished. So next, you're gonna be watching the installation. We're gonna be getting the engine. We're gonna try and transfer all the parts from here to the new engine, and we're going to stab it in and start putting everything we took off today back on, and hopefully get it done in a day. All right. Thank you for watching. It's your boy Chuck. All right, EJI Motoring, AG the Car Guy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It takes a lot of effort to make this video while trying to do your work. Support the channel, we appreciate it. All right, peace.
Spice.